decided to go live. I guess I was on a Zoom or something, and then it just started. Hello, everybody. If you are watching this live, go ahead and type in live. If you're watching this on the replay, go ahead and type in replay. Okay. So today's topic is going to be about how to unlock your own unique wealth codes. All right, by working with your ancestors. Now, I know I titled it a little bit differently, because I came up with a nice little title so it could capture your attention. But essentially, by the end of this video, you will know exactly what you need to do in order to understand your own wealth codes and also work with your ancestors in order to tap into them. Okay. So as of you guys are trickling in, as some of you are coming in, all right, my name is Priestess Omisika Oladeyinde, and I think I have my government name on. I need to change it. And I am an ancestral priestess. I have it here. Okay, beautiful. So I do have my actual name on there. Okay, I am an ancestral priestess. I practice both Haitian Vodou and Ifa and Orisha Hoodoo. Okay. Which is really what I practice. Okay. Orisha Hoodoo includes working with the Orisha. I practice Haitian Vodou and Orisha Hoodoo, and I help you tap into the abundance that already belongs to you. Okay. So let's talk about wealth codes. I have my notes here. Okay. Let's talk about, what do I mean by wealth codes? Okay. A wealth code. Well, before I get into what is a wealth code, let's talk about the genetic coding, right? So when you're looking at your DNA, when you're looking at your cells, right, they all have some sort of code, right? They have a programming to tell them exactly what they're here for. Okay. If your cells are here, if your heart is here to pump blood and, circulate the whole blood system within your body, well, it has a specific code, a specific program to tell it that that's what it's here to do. Okay. Same with your lungs, right? Same with your teeth, same with your eyes, same with everything inside of your body, and even the way that your body looks, right? So for example, whether you have brown eyes or whether you have blue eyes or whether you have gray eyes, right? There's a genetic code, there's a programming within your DNA that tells it that, hey, you are here to function as brown eyes. You are here to exist in this world as green eyes. You are here to exist in this world as plump lips or thin lips or whatever, or darker skin or cafe mocha skin or, caramel skin, whatever the case is. All right. So these are all codes that we inherit from our ancestors. I mean, think about it. If you look in the mirror, you will see a sum total of your ancestors. You have your grandmother's eyes. You have your grandfather's nose. You have your great grandmother's lips. You have your great granddaddy's voice. You have your great 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 uncle's ability to cook. You have your great 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 auntie's ability to garden. You have the green finger, right? All of the gifts, all of the beauty, all of the imperfections, everything that we inherit. When we look in the mirror, we see a sum total of our ancestors. Type in a 1 in the chat if you're with me. Type in a 0 if I lost you. I want to make sure that I got some people watching. Hello, Facebook. Hopefully some of you are watching here on Facebook. Okay. All right. So when I'm talking about your wealth codes, just like you have coding for looking a certain way, right? For your organs functioning and so on and so forth. Do you also have codes that predispose you or that already predetermine your relationship with abundance? Okay. And so all of us, right, in a perfect world, in perfect alignment, all of us are meant to be wealthy, right? We all are meant to experience some sort of wealth, whether that is financial wealth, whether that is an abundance of health. Some of us, so there are some people out there who can smoke and drink and eat a bacon every day, and they will be as healthy can be. That is an abundance of health. Right? They have a wealth code, right? Their unique coding is specifically amplified for an abundance of health. There are some people that know they could take the wrong turns. They could and make all the wrong decisions in the world, but somehow they end up still, living a life of luxury or whatever the case is, right? Well, they are already predisposed for an abundance of relationships or an abundance of being at the right place at the right time or whatever the case is, right? There are some people that even on their bad days, they could never be ugly, right? Okay. Although beauty is subjective, okay, that is a whole, everybody has beauty in their own way, but they already are predisposed for wealth in beauty or wealth in being attractive or being magnetic or whatever the case is, right? And so when I talk about your wealth codes, I'm talking about the coding that is already in your DNA that already puts you in a place where you can receive wealth with ease. I'm going to repeat that, okay? And in my notes, I have, it is the characteristics that you are born with that automatically wire you for that specific type of wealth. I'm going to repeat that, okay? Your wealth code are the characteristics. These are the characteristics that you were born with, that your ancestors gave you, right? These are gifts that you inherited from your ancestors, right? So these are characteristics that you are born with that automatically wire you for a certain type of wealth, right? And this could be wealth in many forms. This could be wealth in friendships. This could be wealth in romantic relationships. This could be wealth in spirituality. This could be wealth in opportunities. This could be wealth in friendships. In relationships, I meant to say. This could be wealth in career. This could be wealth in your body. This could be wealth in your mental health, right? It could be wealth in any type of form, but all of us are here to experience some sort of wealth or a combination. Now, does that mean that poverty should not exist? Well, without poverty, there is no wealth. And without wealth, there is no poverty. So at the end of the day, we do live in a dualistic society, right? We do in a world of duality where wealth needs poverty. In order for wealth to exist, there needs to be poverty. But everyone is meant to walk somewhere right in the middle. And that line right in the middle can look different for everyone else. Right? For some people, that line in the middle is having a net worth of $35 million or more. For some, it's billions of dollars. For some, it's $75,000 a year. For some, it's being a stay-at-home mom and having my husband take care of all of the bills. That is your wealth code. That is the wealth that you're meant to experience, right? And so wealth can look like many, many, many forms, right? And so I invite you to ask, what does wealth mean to me? Once you start to understand what wealth means to you, then you can start to work backwards and tap into your wealth codes. Because I'm going to tell you right now, the reason why it's in your heart, the reason why you desire it is because, right, it is your prenatal choice. You already chose to experience this. That's why you desire it. Type in a 1 in the chat if you're with me. Not sure if anybody's watching. All right, it's saying I got a slow connection. I don't know what's going on. I don't see no comments, but usually, even though I don't see the comments, when I go back and watch it, I see a flood of comments. Right. And so I'm sure you're writing, but I can't see anything right now. Okay. All right. So I hope you guys get that. Okay. Type in a 1. Even if you're watching the replay, please type in a 1. That's going to help the algorithm. That's going to help expose this video to more people. The more people that watch this, the more people that waken up, the more people that understand their own wealth codes, right? And the more lives we change and the more impact we create and the better this universe becomes, right? The more evolved this universe becomes. And so, yes, please type in a 1, even if you're watching the replay. Okay. So I talked about your wealth codes, right? I talked about what are your wealth codes. Now, let's talk about how do I tap into my own unique wealth codes? How do I even know what they are? And how do I work with my ancestors in order to know what they are? All right. And so the first thing, which I just mentioned, right, is asking yourself, if you want to write, if those of you are writing notes, is asking yourself, what does wealth mean to me? Okay. And don't be afraid of dreaming too big. Don't be afraid of, sometimes we kind of limit ourselves. We keep ourselves small to stay safe because we're afraid of seeming like we're greedy or, ooh, that's too much, right? I don't want to be greedy. I don't need $1 million. I don't need $1 billion. I just need enough to be comfortable. Well, what does that mean for you to be comfortable? And what would it look like for you to have the ability to help others be comfortable? Right? And so you cannot help others if you just have enough for yourself. If you have just enough for yourself, how could you possibly give to others? And so sometimes we limit ourselves. We say, oh, I don't need, of course you don't need $1 billion. As a matter of fact, a lot of you, $25,000 a month is enough for you to be free and live the extravagant lifestyle, have a nanny, have a garden person, live in your dream home, have a chauffeur, being able to fly first class to any destination in the world, right? Once or twice or 3 times a year. Some of you, $25,000 a month is enough to do that. You don't need $1 billion. You don't need $25 million, $25K a month, right? But what type of impact are you able to make in this world if all you have is enough for yourself? And so I know you don't need $1 million a month. I know you don't need $1 billion. I know that. But does your purpose need it? Does what you came here to do need it? Because it's not about you. All right. And so I'm preaching. All right. I'm going to save the preaching for my class. All right. So step number 1 is define, what does wealth mean to you? What does it mean to you? And I invite you to dream big. I invite you to take it to that next level. I invite you to not keep yourself small to stay safe. What if it was safe for you to create massive impact in this world? What if that was safe? Because it's in here for a reason. It's a desire for a reason. It's a desire because it was your prenatal choice. You chose to come to this earth to experience your greatest desires. That's why they are your desires. That's what you came here to experience. And so no need to make it small. No need to shove it in a corner and say, that's too loud, or that's too big, or that's being greedy. There's no need for that. You made this choice before you came here. So who do you think you are trying to diminish that choice that you made when you were your higher self? Who do you think you are? I'm preaching. Those of you who are watching, and according to according to SpringYard and according to Facebook, nobody's watching, which I highly doubt is the truth. Okay. So I know there's a lag somewhere. There's something going on somewhere. Right. But those of you who are watching, I invite you to sign up for the upcoming introduction to ancestor veneration, the class. We were supposed to have it on August 16th. However, I had, oh, hello, you are watching. Oh, somebody wrote something. There you go. So there was a lot. Okay, beautiful. Okay. I knew that there was somebody watching because I'm like, there's no way that nobody's watching. Okay, so those of you who want to learn, right, how to I put the link in Facebook. Okay, class starts. Okay, how to venerate your ancestors using the Haitian Vodou protocol. We will be going over this, right? This is actually, this entire philosophy that I'm tapping into to talk to you on this live is actually a Haitian Vodou philosophy within my Lakou, okay? So when it comes to Haitian Vodou, we have a big skeleton, right? There are certain protocols that no matter what Lakou you're part of, no matter what house, Lakou is house, Lakou, house, Lakou is a house, okay? No matter what house you're part of, there's always some sort of a libation, right? There's always some sort of pouring libations. There's always some sort of greeting the 4 directions, right? There's always some sort of singing. There's always there's always some sort of dancing. There's always some sort of drumming. There's always some sort of center, right? We call that the potomitan, right? There's certain things that you will find in every Lakou, every house, right? But each Lakou and each house is different, okay? All right. There are some laku where, they will be heavy in Catholicism. And so you will see saints all over, all up and down their rituals, right? You will see white Jesus all up and down their rituals. But who is to say that they are right or they are wrong? If they're able to heal their families, if they're able to remove negative energies, if they're able to multiply their blessings, if they're able to stay in alignment, who am I to say that they're wrong, right? And so each and every laku has different rules, different règlement. Règlement means, if you translate it directly, règlement actually means rule. A ruler, right? Règle is actually a ruler, right? So these are rules, actually, okay? So each house has a règlement. They have their own rules, their own protocols that they follow, right? And so in my laku, the one that I am studying under, right? This is a philosophy, all is one. Okay, I'm starting to see people show up. Okay, there it goes. There was a lag. That's probably what it was. I'm starting to see the comments. Okay, there was a lag. Okay. Yes. So all of the, I'm sorry, in my laku, right, where I am studying, this is a philosophy that we have. We have this philosophy. Okay, I'm trying to, there we go. Okay, we have this philosophy that our genetic coding, right, our ancestors leaves us. Okay, so let me backtrack. Okay, when you are inside of the womb, right, when you're inside of the mother's womb, the liquid, the amniotic fluid, right, contains all of the genetic coding from all of your ancestors. That's why we say that ancestors return to water, right? When a person passes away, their spirit returns to water. So that water, that amniotic fluid, has all of the coding of all of the sum total of your ancestors. And I'm talking about your Taino ancestors, your Native American ancestors, whatever tribe you were part of, right? The indigenous people of the Americas, right? That go back thousands of years. All of that data is inside that amniotic fluid, right? All of your ancestors in Africa, on the African continent, right? We're talking West Africa, Central Africa, South Africa, North Africa, East Africa, right? We're talking about all of the ancestors in Europe, because as we know, we are the indigenous people of the world. And so we have ancestors in Europe, right? The Moors that were in modern day Spain, modern day Italy, around that area, right? We have our ancestors in Asia, right? So all of that sum total, imagine all of that DNA, all of that coding is inside the amniotic fluid, right? And based on your prenatal choice, you chose which codes you're going to walk this earth with. Type in a 7 if you're with me. This is something we're going to go over in class, by the way. All right. If you're confused, if you're like, I don't know what you're saying right now. I don't understand what you're saying. All right. Go ahead. Class starts on Thursday at 6:30 p.m. I have the link on Facebook. If you are here on a YouTube, I got to get it on YouTube, but I have it here on Facebook. Let me see if I can get it on YouTube real quick. 1 second here. Let's see if I can get it on YouTube. 1 second. Okay, there we go. I see myself. 1 second. Okay, there we go. I see myself. 1 second. Now you guys hear that? Okay, there we go. This is me trying to multitask. This is me trying to multitask. 1 second here. Okay. I just had the link too, and I lost it. Okay, I lost the link. I just there. No, that's not it. Almost there. 1 second, guys. Okay, there it is. Oh, that's not even the link. Oh, no, I thought I had the link on there. No, I don't have the link. How do I not have this link? Okay, well, that's my fault. Okay, well, I'm going to have to fix that later on. I thought I had the link on there. How many times? Okay, if any of my sisters, my coven sisters, if you have the link to my class on Thursday, I would really love your help in posting it for me, please. That would help me so much. Okay. All right, because I don't have the link. Okay, so anyways, as soon as one of the my coven sisters posted the link, or maybe I will later on, you guys can go in and we can continue that conversation in class. Okay, because I got off on a whole tangent. Okay, let's go back to the topic. Okay, so the topic is how to work with your ancestors in order to unlock your unique wealth codes. Okay. So the first step is to define, what does wealth mean to me? And when you define what wealth means to you, you're going to start to uncover your prenatal choices. Those same codes that you chose to walk this earth with, right? You're going to start to uncover them through your desires, okay? The second thing is understanding your biological gifts, okay? Type in an 8 in the chat if you're with me, right? Understanding your biological gifts. What do I mean by that, right? Understanding, okay? I cannot believe I don't have this link. This is really going to bother me. I can't believe I don't have the link anywhere. As many times, no. Continue. Okay. I have to find this link, because there's no way I don't have this link pasted on my clipboard. As many times as I have shared this thing, it's nowhere near in Haitian Voodoo. Let me see. Nope. That's not it. So I have something that points to the link, but there's no link there. And so I must have, wow, that's so crazy. This whole time I've been posting the link everywhere, and the one time I need it, it's not here. Where would I even go to find this? Let me see. Maybe I emailed it to myself. Let me see. Haitian Voodoo class. Let me see. I can. Oh, wait. Hey! I found it. That's what I'm talking about. This is what happens when you don't give up. Now I got to find a way to copy this. Okay. I found it, but it's not allowing me to copy. There you go. Okay, there we go. Sheesh. How did I not have this pasted somewhere? That is so weird. Okay. All right, resume. Okay, there we go. I know there's a lot of dead air right now, but it's all good. Y'all gonna get this information. Okay, there it is. Boom. Okay, now I feel better. There it goes. Let me put it here. Paste. Boom. Okay, it's not allowing me to paste it on here. Oh, maybe because it's too long. Okay. There we go. Okay, now I feel better because now it's in the comments. Okay. All right. I had to, because that was going to bother me. That was going to bother me. Okay, beautiful. So I put it into the chat there. You guys should be able to see it. Okay, go ahead and secure your spot. We're starting on Thursday. Okay, so understanding your body's biological gifts, right? What are some things, what are some biological, what are some things, some gifts that your body has? Talk to me in the chat. What are some biological gifts that someone could have? What are some examples of biological gifts? When I say biological, I mean things that you're born with. What are some things that you are born with that could be considered a gift? I'll go first. One of them could be the gift of being able to dance, right? Having rhythm and having, everybody can dance to their own rhythm, right? In some level, everybody has some sort of rhythm. And you can appreciate that. But there are some people who are born to dance, right? They have their body is incredible. They're those gymnasts in the Olympics, right? Those swimmers, right? Those people were born to do that. Their prenatal choice, they chose the right coding, the right body, the right everything, the right gifts to be able to dance or to do gymnastics or to swim, right? All right. Another biological gift is being a woman. I'm going to repeat that. Another biological gift is being a woman. You are biologically wired to multiply. Yes, there are women who cannot have children. I understand that. Doesn't make them any less of a woman, but they still have a womb. They still have that triple darkness, whether they're able to carry a pregnancy or not. And Malika, I just saw that you signed up. I can't wait to see you, Queen. All right. See you soon. Yes. Okay. Anyone else who hasn't signed up? I only have a few spots left. We were supposed to start on the 16th, right? But then I couldn't do it on the 16th, so I extended it to the 19th, to the 29th. So I'm not sure if we have a lot of spots left. So go ahead and grab your spots, because I put limited spots, by the way, because I'm not trying to have a huge class with a whole bunch of questions. I wanted to keep it small and intimate. So make sure you grab your spot, okay? All right, cool. So yes, you have the ability to multiply. You have the inherent ability to multiply. So a lot of times we rely so much on masculine ways of attracting wealth that we forget to tap into our inherent feminine gifts. We forget to tap in to our ability to magnetize, to be a magnet to what we truly want. What would it feel like, instead of asking for more hours at work, to ask for more opportunities for expansion? Instead of asking for more overtime at work, what would it feel like to attract more customers for your side hustle? Instead of picking up gigs and picking up side hustles that you physically have to go there, what would it feel like to attract different ways to make money while being at home? You guys picking up what I'm putting down? Type in an 8 if you're with me. Right? Sometimes we forget to tap into our inherent gifts as women. We're trying to make money like the man does. We're trying to make money like our daddies did. We're trying to make money like Uncle so-and-so did. We're trying to make money like that mediocre white boy. When in reality, we have the inherent gift of being able to multiply anything that we are given. So what would it look like to ask to be aligned to opportunities that bring me expansion? What would it feel like to ask for opportunities to be magnetic to more abundance while I'm sitting at home, while I'm tending to my home, while I'm doing the things that I love doing? What would it feel like to ask for the time and the abundance and the energy to do the things that I know will bring me abundance? Because sometimes we already know what to do. You guys already know what to do. Oshuntara, you already know what to do. Priestess Ajay, you already know what to do. Queen A 1111, you already know what to do. Malika, you already know what to do. Monique, you already know what to do. And so what would it feel like to ask your ancestors to give you the time, the energy, and the inspiration to go out there and actually do it? What would that feel like? Instead of asking for overtime, instead of asking for more hours at work, instead of asking for more side hustles where you physically have to go there, instead of asking for a second job, instead of asking for more hours, instead of asking for all these masculine things, what would it feel like to simply ask for the time and energy to do the things that I know I need to be doing? What would it feel like to ask to be aligned to the right relationships that's going to open doors that I never thought possible? What would it feel like to sit at home and attract money from different sales channels, from different avenues of making money? What would it feel like to have a check here, a check there, a check here, a check over there? What would that feel like? Stepping into your femininity and attract abundance. Be magnetic to abundance. Well, how do I do that, Kat? Let's start with this exercise tonight. And I'd like for you to post it in the Facebook group. Those of you watching in the Facebook, Monique, Malika. I was thinking Malika and Monique, and I said something else. Sorry, Monique. Okay, Malika Thank you. Thank you. Priestess Angelique, right? Oshuntara, right? I'd like for you to write yourself a check for any amount. And no, please don't write a little measly check of $10,000. No, think bigger. No, don't go and write yourself a check for $25,000. No, think bigger. Write yourself a check for the amount that you will feel safe, the amount that will give you that peace of mind. What is that amount? And when you write yourself this check, I want you to hold that check and I want you to feel the excitement, feel the possibilities of you receiving that check. That, ladies and gentlemen, is switching your masculine, right? Your energy of masculinity, having to go out and figure out how to get this check. Instead of figuring it out, how about we just draw this check to us? How about we magnetize this check to us? How about we allow our feelings? As women, our power is in our feelings, our emotions. How about we allow that to be the magnet to allow ourselves to receive the abundance that we know we truly desire? So try that out. Test it out. See how you feel. Step number 3. I don't even know what step we are. Step 1, what does wealth mean to you? Step 2, understanding your biological gifts. Specifically, your biological gift as a woman. You were born with the ability to multiply. You are born with the ability to multiply. You are born with the ability to multiply. Your job is not to go out there and figure it out. Your job out is to go out there and attract it. Let your ancestors figure it out for you. Let those masculine energies figure it out for you. Your job is to command, is to rule her kingdom, not to go out there and build it. Well, Kat, what does that mean exactly? What do you mean not build it? Come to class and we'll talk about it some more. Okay. Number 3, bring more beauty and elegance to your home. How can you step into your femininity? How can you step into your beauty, your elegance, your ability to multiply, your ability to be magnetic? By surrounding yourself with beauty and elegance. Before anyone is a scientist, they have to be home first. Before anyone is a physician, they have to be home first. They have to be brought up home first. Everything starts at home. Your abundance starts at home. Before Obama became president, became one of the most impactful presidents in the world, he had to be home. Before Dessalines took his step in his role to free the island of Haiti, he had to be home. Everything starts at home. And so surround yourself with beauty and elegance. I talked about cleaning your closet. I talked about cleaning your home. I talked about throwing away old clothing with holes. Now it's time to invite the abundance. Now it's time to have beautiful plants all around you. Plants is a symbol of abundance. It is a definition of abundance. Having beautiful art and culture all over your wall, painting your walls, beautiful decorations that reflect the beauty within yourself. You deserve more than a box mattress. You deserve more than a blow-up bed. You deserve more than an empty house with no furniture because I can't afford it. You deserve more than plastic forks and plastic plates. You deserve fine china. You deserve fine silverware. You deserve beautiful glassware to drink your water and your juices in. You deserve beautiful paintings all around you. You deserve beauty and abundance inside of your home because everything starts at home. And that is it for today. Okay. I got into my preaching moment. Sorry for the interruption earlier. I had to find that link because if I didn't find that link, I wasn't going to be able to deliver that message I just delivered to you. Okay. So those of you who are watching and you're like, Kat, I need more. I need more of this. Okay. Mark your calendars. Okay. Your class starts at 6:30 on Thursday, the 29th. Kat, I can't make it. I'm going to be at work. The replay will be available. You definitely don't want to miss this. Space is limited. I had opened up about 10 more spots. I'm not sure if they're all gone, right? So go ahead and book your, secure your spot. Click on the link below to secure your spot, okay? And let me go ahead and add it to the YouTube as well, okay? All right. Any questions, comments, or observations, guys? All right. As you type in your questions, today's topic was how to work with your ancestors to unlock your wealth codes. Number one is understanding what wealth means to you. When you understand what wealth means to you, you are able to get a glimpse into your true desires. And your true desires are able to give you a glimpse at your prenatal choices. The reason why things are inside of your heart, the reason why you desire certain things is because this was your prenatal choice. You made that choice before you came here on earth because these are things that you wanted to experience. And that's why it's a desire. Number two, right? Understanding your biological gifts, specifically your biological gift as a woman. Stop trying to make money the way that the man does and tap into your femininity. Kat, I don't know what that means. Ask your ancestors. Work with your ancestors. Zanset mayo, Guinea kapotejem, gamunyo, egunguni. Help me to tap into my femininity. Help me to understand what it means to be feminine. Help me to understand my own feminine power. Help me to see my own beauty. Help me to look in the mirror and see myself. Help me to understand myself. Help me to see the light. Help me to see clearly. Lead me back to my femininity. Ashe, type in a 9 if you're with me. I gave you guys an exercise to write yourself a check. Put that on your altar when you write yourself a check. And no, not 10,000. No, not 25,000. We're going for millions. Well, Kat, I don't need millions. I know you don't need millions. You don't need millions. You're right. You don't need millions, but your purpose needs millions. Stop playing small and step in what you came here to do. It's not about you. And then the last one was bringing beauty and elegance into your home. Everything starts at home. Your upbringing starts at home. You learn how to cook at home. You learn how to write at home. You learn how to speak at home. You learn how to walk at home. You learn about society at home. Everything starts in the home. And so if you're asking for abundance, well, then bring abundance to your home. Bring some plants. Bring some fruits in your home. Bring some fruits in your fridge. Bring some herbs around your altar. Bring some fruits for your ancestors. Surround yourself with beautiful china. Give your ancestors offerings in beautiful glassware. Bring the abundance at home. And that were the 3 different ways to tap into your ancestors in order to unlock your own unique wealth codes. All right, everyone, that's my time for today. Oshuntara says, yeah, see everybody Thursday. This was great. It all starts at home. Aibobo, Ashe. All right, everybody, have a good night. Bye.